And I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. And I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm back, and I'm back with another video. Let's go. So, today's video is about how God stopped me from smoking weed. Because I couldn't do it on my own. It was only with God's help. So, how I was talking about when I was smoking weed. So when I was smoking weed, it was like a habit of smoking every single day. Like I had to smoke every day. And it's like I had to smoke everywhere I went. Like I'll go to the mall and be like, all right, we gotta smoke some weed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying nothing against nobody that's smoking. I'm not saying nothing like that. But that was just me. I got a different effect to smoking than others. Others can probably smoke and get things done and stuff like that. But when I was smoking, I felt like I was lazy. I felt tired. And sometimes I even felt like I was doing something wrong for some apparent reason. I don't know why. It seemed like every time I was smoking, I feel like ashamed, like I did something wrong or something like that. But when I used to smoke, I used to like the taste of it. I used to like the smell of it, that's what really got me always smoking and this and that. And I've been smoking for a while. I've been smoking since I was 17, and now I'm in my 30s. So I've been smoking for a while, and I just actually stopped like last year. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I just stopped smoking last year. So my thing is I just felt like I felt tired, I felt ashamed, and I felt lazy, and I felt like I was eating too much too. I felt like I was eating like a little too much. So, but when I was smoking, I'd be like, I'm going, sorry, I keep saying but I used to be putting things down, like I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I used to not get it done, to the point, I used to be, sorry if I'm saying a lot, I always say for some reason, I don't know. But I used to be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I used to have so many ideas to the point that I never got a chance to get them out there for some reason. Because it'd be like, I say I'm gonna do something, and then at the next thing, I'll be like, I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'll do it the next day, or do it after that day, or something like that. And then it'll be half of the time when I think about an amazing idea, and then it just go away, and I'll be like, what the heck was I thinking? I forgot what I was thinking about, and sometimes another thing, it makes you forget what you were saying. You know how you be like, let's put it like this. You have a conversation, then you be like, damn. Couple minutes later, you be like, what did I say? I forgot what I said. Swear that used to get me all the time. I'm not coming at nobody. It's nothing against nobody that smoke. If you smoke, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming at nobody, and I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad or feel ashamed. I'm just telling my story of how I stopped and how God helped me, because I couldn't even do it on my own. When I used to try to stop smoking on my own, it's to the point I used to hang around people that smoke, and to the point it used to get me oh yeah, I want to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, a couple of days ago I just hit the weed 2 times. But my thing is, I didn't feel what I felt when I used to smoke weed. It didn't make me want to go back to smoking, to the point I was telling my friend, I don't want to hit no more weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel, I don't feel good smoking. So, well, let's go back to when I was smoking. When I was smoking weed, I was smoking all day, every day. It's not like a minute that I would stop and say, okay, let me stop smoking. No, it'd just be I gotta smoke. After I smoke one, then I was then I roll another one, smoke another one. Like, for some apparent reason, it was just like that. And another thing that it was taking up my money. Like, I know that. It was taking up a lot of money of mine. And I just had to notice that. Like, I could be like to my last, my last $20 and I go spend the whole $20 on some green. Like, so that's why I had to be like, I had to put a stop to it. Like, and as I tried, I kept trying and trying and trying to stop. And you know how you be like, okay, I'm gonna stop today. And then I end up smoking again. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna stop again. And then I smoke again. Like, for some weird reason, I just kept saying, I kept relapsing. I kept relapsing and kept smoking and smoking and smoking as I'm telling myself I'm gonna stop. Like, but it was just this one day I was dealing with, I'm not gonna keep it 100. I was dealing with a lot of things. Like, it was just, a lot of things was talking to me, like, in my head. Things was just starting to make me feel terrible about myself. Like, the things that I used to try to get done, like my music, let's put it like that. Like, my music, I used to have, like, things in my head telling me, oh, you ain't gonna make it nowhere, you ain't gonna be nobody. Like, when I smoked, I used to be on that, oh, I ain't gonna be nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, for some apparent reason, why it used to do that to me. And it's like, when I smoke, it used to be like, let me go. It's not even just the that was taking up the money. It was the munchies too. The munchies was taking up the money too, because after you get done smoking, you be like, okay, I gotta eat. And then, or I'll get done smoking and I'll be like, I need a nap. So that's what I used to go through, but I'm not gonna keep it 100. I used to go through a lot of stress is the reason why I used to smoke. And I used to be like, oh, this is going to help me through my stress. I thought it would help me. You know what I'm saying? It helps for about that 1-2 hours. And then the next couple hours, the stress comes right back to you. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I couldn't focus. I couldn't focus to the point, I couldn't be, like, if I smoked a blunt and came on this camera right now, I probably couldn't even speak the things that I'm speaking right now. Like, it wouldn't come out like it is now. And yeah, I would have been still saying, like, because I don't know, that must be a favorite word of mine. But I would came on here, and I'd have came on here, like, thinking, like, hold up, what am I saying? What am I going to say? You know what I'm saying? And I don't like having to try to think. It's hard trying to think when I used to be doing that. Like, I'm not saying nothing like that. I might hit other people different, but me, it hit me differently. And I was going through a lot, like, and I felt like me being high is just not the way about me going about things. Like I'm gonna say, when I used to record music, like, the music I make now is cool for me, but the music I used to make back then, I used to be cussing. I used to come out saying all evil things, all types of crazy things, I don't know. I just used to, and then I used to think the world was beefing with me for some apparent reason. It's just like, you think like, or when I used to make music, it just made me feel like I gotta make music like I'm beefing with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, for some apparent reason. I don't know why that used to happen like that. But me now, I'm cool, calm. You know what I'm saying? I might get a little angry, upset, but I know how to control my anger than when I used to control it then. Like, when I used to smoke weed and this and that, and I tried. It'd be like when the weed run out, you'd be like, oh my goodness, the weed is gone. How the heck am I going to control myself? Like, that's how it used to be with me. When I got angry and wasn't no more smoke around, I used to be like, okay, now I'm not going to be able to control my mind. I'm not going to be able to control my anger without this beside me. Like, but now how I am, I'm like, I'll get angry and then I'll be like, okay, sit myself down, calm down. But another thing for me to stop, it took me a minute to stop. Like I said, I kept relapsing. I kept saying, oh, I'm going to stop. I'm going to relapse. I'm going to stop. Then relapse. Then stop. But it was just this one day, I really just woke up, like, and I was really like, I'm going to stop. But the thing is that I asked God, I'm not going to lie, I asked God, if I stop smoking, just please don't never, ever let me want to smoke again. I don't care how many, what I was saying, I don't care how many people say, do you want to hit this? Do you want to do this? I was just telling God, like, just tell me no. When someone try to tell me, do I want that? Just tell me no. Because and then I got kids. The same thing for me. I got kids. And I just didn't want to, put that through their bloodline, me smoking. And that's going to, affect them. You know what I'm saying? Because it affects me. And it's easy when you smoking weed. It's easy for people to really get you up under your skin. So, and it gets you to say and do evil things. It gets you to do evil things at the same time. Like I said, when I was making music wasn't coming out like how I wanted to come out. It was coming out like I said, like I was beefing with people or beefing with somebody. And now, like, I be trying to keep that in the back, like, because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I had to really stop smoking and figure out who I really am. Like, to the point, it's like when you smoking, it's like taking a mask off. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like you're taking your mask off and really showing who the real you is. And that's what it is with me. It was like, it's time to take it off. It's time to take it off. And it's time to show who you really are. And I was just like, okay. And I just took it to the point, and I was like, God, just please stop me from doing what I shouldn't be doing. And every time I used to be doing that, I felt so shameful. And I don't know why I felt like I was doing something wrong, like the cops was just going to roll up on me, something like that. Major, come on now. Really? Oh, my goodness. Okay, that was my son. You see the anger? It comes out, then you got to push it back. You know what I'm saying? Stop. That's not funny. Really. So, it's just like, see what that said? If I was smoking, I would have really cussed him out. Like, for real. But, that stuff, like,